Hey Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. This is a general reading for the full moon of June 2020, which has already passed us by, and this actually may be the only reading that I get done for anyone for this full moon, because I just never get a moment of peace in my house. I got a full house, lots of stuff going on, and my energy hasn't been great around this full moon and all the stuff that's been going on. So I lay this for Taurus because you guys back me. Well, I have more Taurians following my channel than any other sign, so I thought I'll have a crack at Taurus and see if I can't get through the rest of the signs. If I don't, you're it for this full moon. So what I see for you guys is completion. There's been healing. I feel like you've been on a journey of healing, whether you liked it or not, whether it was your choice or not. But finally, this, you've come clear. Finally, the work is done, and I feel like you guys can come from a healthy place within yourself now. I feel like you've addressed the issues and you're in this kind of clear flow. Things are coming clear now. Things are complete and have come around. You've done your work, and there's healing, and this is like a fresh new start. And I feel like it's safe now. I feel like where you're at, and any place you could possibly put yourself into, any situation you could put yourself into, is going to be a good place because you've done your work and it's all clear now. It's free flowing. So that's a really beautiful energy to start this off. And your main energy here, Ace of Swords, follows on from that in clarity and clear thinking, and ready to communicate and ready to express yourself and start anew from this fresh place of healing. A clear point of view is what I want to say. You still are perhaps bogged down or holding yourself back. Just being a Taurus, you're not impulsive. You're all about stability and being grounded and taking things slow. So there is a bit of conflict here in your energy with Ace of Swords and King of Pentacles, where you're ready for this. You've come to this new place of clarity and new perspective, fresh ideas, ready to speak, know what you want. But at the same time, there's still this bit of Taurus, feet on the ground, digging your hooves in for the moment, just for the moment. And I think it's because you're still taking a look at things from a new perspective. I think you are discovering new things about yourself and looking at life in a different way, and perhaps how you can approach life in a different way or express yourself in a different way. I feel like you're seeing things about yourself, and this has come from this delving into emotions, things that you may have suppressed for a while, or I just feel like you in this curious state of what's really going on, and who am I, and how do I feel about things. It's like you've been exploring an emotional side of yourself that you may have suppressed for a long time, or just suppressed or not acknowledged. Because here at the top of the spread, Nine of Cups, I think you're like, yeah, I know what makes me happy. I think you're looking at what makes me happy now. With Page of Cups here, it's been this, you know, looking into yourself from different perspective, maybe looking at the world because of what's going on around us is just like, things are different now, and I'm all about what makes me happy, and I feel like that's sort of, you know, coming to light for you, that you are really now starting to think about what makes you truly happy emotionally. Possibly you guys, maybe this is too much for you guys, this all emotional energy, because I know you're not that, you know, emotional, and perhaps you're overindulging in alcohol or whatever it is that makes you feel good. That could be an aspect there that's going on. But basically, I think you're really starting to uncover, you've been delving, digging deep, doing your work, and just starting to realize what really makes you happy. And I see you moving into your full expression of yourself because of this work that you're doing, because of this realization of what's being uncovered, or you know, what you're starting to understand about yourself. It is you coming right back in here into the Empress energy, which is Taurus energy, and opening up a whole new, you know, path for yourself of abundance, and in whatever form it comes, is just really stepping into yourself and your energy, and you know, bringing your best, bringing your best energy, just really, you know, coming into yourself because you've consolidated some things, consolidated your need for security, the things that make you happy, your emotional issues, things that you haven't addressed for a long time. If I feel like it's all coming together, and there's possibly a catalyst for this. I feel like there is another influence, another person or situation that is brought this about for you. There seems to be somebody, possibly a fire sign, who has turned their back on you, or turned their back on you, and perhaps you walked away from a situation. You've gone, nah, I'm good, you know, I'm going to stand in my element, I'm better than this, I know my value, I'm going to do my thing, and you can turn your back on me. But what I see here is that this person, because of this situation, you know, you're all here, but is this person still holding on? And this has been a recurring thing. I'm a Taurus, Sun, Mercury and Venus. So if I look at other tarot readings, I've seen this ongoing theme of this person in the past who is still holding on and wants to make a comeback. So I don't know, that's a story. I'm just going to run with it because it's here again and it resonates with me. You know, Taurian readings are always a surprise for me because, you know, it's my story really often. Anyway, so this other person, this other situation, somebody who is still holding on, regretful of the way they treated you, sorry about how they treated you, in some ways ashamed maybe, know that they did the wrong thing, and I feel like they're coming back around to make an apology. It may not be a reconciliation, but an apology is due. I think you feel it, and I think they know it, and I think it's forthcoming. There definitely is an apology coming through from somebody who has done you wrong, or you know, maybe you've walked away from. Somebody owes you an apology, and I can see it's forthcoming. There's communication here, and this person wants to say, or what they want to tell you is that they've changed. They regret who they were or what they did in the past, and that they have changed. And there's an apology, and whether you take it or not is up to you. But the message here, and moving forward, is this Knight of Wands. Definitely some kind of action, some kind of, something passionate, something moving, coming in, and representing to you, or bringing to you this kind of happiness. For me, the Four of Wands is probably my favorite card in the deck in terms of happy. A lot of people think the Sun is the be all and end all. For me, it's Four of Wands because I'm a Taurus. I can relate. I'm sure you can relate. We're all about stability. We're all about commitment and a little bit of structure, and our love of beautiful things, and our love of love at the end of the day, or our love of commitment and stability. And so I feel like that's coming through, and finally bringing an end to a burden, more so for the other person. I think this has been you the whole time going, you know what, this is me. I'm good. I'm here, standing in my element, ready for you, or ready for this, ready for commitment, ready for stability, ready for joy in life, ready to walk this path of joy. I am the structure. And, I'm ready to bring people in or invite you in and be that for you. And I feel like if there's someone in your life who was non-committal, maybe in the past, I feel like they're ready to, drop their whatever it was that has kept them that way, or kept them from coming to you. I feel like they're ready now, and that this has completed. And again, I just this healing, there's completion, there's a 10, there's a coming back around, and I feel like this is a happy ending, to be honest. I feel like it really is a happy ending for Taurus and this other person, whoever you're connecting with, who, is going to come back around and help you to heal and resolve this situation. It's resolution. That's my final word, is resolution of a situation, and how that plays out or resonates with you. You'll know, you can apply it as you will, but this is a genuinely fulfilling and happy ending, in my opinion. So Taurus, thank you again for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel like you might want to do, and I'll catch up with you guys again soon.